Okay, a short video to show you where I work and hang out so much. Starting over here on this wall that you can see here is blank. These two, those will soon have shelves on it with some of my paraphernalia from the past. As you can see, this is Pappy's Fix-It Shop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, take it to Pappy. My Chromebook, some old stuff on the chair rail, my 3D printer, my regular printer, those sitting on top of my rock drawers. And of course, no office of mine would be complete without the periodic table of the elements. And then you can see I have three 27-inch curved monitors that kind of wrap around me here, actually hang over the edge. Typical chair behind that, the curtain is the very bright outside, which was kind of mess up the lighting for this particular presentation. You can see I'm sitting next to the hearth and with a very nice television on the mantle. Over here, see the beginning of some rocks and fossils. Something I'm very proud of that I preserved, my father's tool shelf, with which he, as a tool and die maker, supported my mother and myself for many years. Some of my favorite slide rules that I've put in a shadow box, one going back to the 1890s. And with these kinds of tools and those kind of calculators, we went to the moon. My very first slide rule that I ever mounted, and that's from Ken Harkness. In case of computer failure, break glass. This, of course, goes into the kitchen, double doors. Over here, the small samples of rocks and minerals. I really like having a chair rail that I can put stuff on. Future plans for something there, and got a blank wall, can't live with that. And as I back away, you can see that I have my very large slide rule from a 1950s, 60s high school chemistry and physics class somewhere. Bottles, if it's not bottles, it's rocks. Got a lot of nice stuff from my trip to North Carolina. And you can see down here I also have a few instruments and books, rocks, some more rocks, and a little tribute to my grandfather. I'm the first generation not to go in the coal mines. See if we get the lighting here good. This is my grandfather, my father's father, and he went into the coal mines when he was 14, came out when he was 15, or 65 rather. This is a piece of script from Mary Alice. It's in there backwards. Fix that. And this is your tag. You put that, you moved it, as you may have remembered in October Sky, where you took the tag off of I'm not in the mine to I am in the mine. That's how they knew he was in the mine. More rocks and minerals up there. Some items from my career past. More rocks. More rocks. Some chemistry stuff I also like, very fond of. More bottles. A lot more rocks. Rock tools. Rocks, rocks. More rocks. Piece of the Berlin Wall given to me by Siemens, with whom I was employed at the time. And a periodic table of the elements with a little piece of every element except those that are poisonous or radioactive or too unstable to exist very long. Laundry is behind there, on into the dining room and the living room. Out to the front door to the right is the bedroom wing. Behind here is gun closet, of course, rockets, a place to play with Raspberry Pi stuff, more closets, somebody's ballet shoes, somebody's boxing gloves, nice little half bath right off there. Behind me, out to the garage. And then the plethora of chemistry stuff that I have pulled out of dumpsters, found in picker places, and just generally collected over 40, 50 years. And this is my office in my museum. This is mostly where I live.